Hey, real quick before this vlog starts, I just wanted to mention that this week is E3, which is one of the biggest video game conventions in the world. I'm going to be watching it like I do every year online and on TV, and I'm going to probably do a few videos just giving some of my insight on some of the stuff from the show and some of my favorite things and some of the underground stuff. So if you're a video game fan, keep your eye out for a couple videos from me relating to E3. So here's today's vlog. Hey, I realize I've never filmed like my main game trade-in source, especially for older stuff. My friend's booth up at the very dead Wagon Wheel Flea Market today in St. Pete, but he's doubled in size since I've met him. This is Joey. Wave to YouTube. So I mean, I normally bring like that little stack of games right there. I always bring things I've found people bring into the store that they can't trade in, and they just leave, you know. Duplicates. Yeah, duplicates. I'm super picky, so if like the game case has some scratches or tears in it or something like that, then I normally will bring it up here. So yeah, I wanted to get out here earlier, and I didn't even realize that in the summertime, that is normally during the wintertime all vendor booths and people pulling shit out of their cars and putting it on the ground, but during the summer there ain't nothing. So it makes it a little harder to even find anything out here, but so yeah, woo! I actually got a couple of games from my friend's booth. I normally just sell him my stuff for some cash, but he actually had a few things I wanted for my collection. Clockwork Knight on the Sega Saturn, and ODT, which is Escape or Die Trying on the PS1. Both complete and in really good condition. And then he gave me a friggin' bag of empty game cases for NES. There's some Super Nintendo ones in there, and some Game Boy Advance. So I always can use Game Boy or Game Boy Advance cases especially, and I love these triple ones. These are awesome. So yeah, just a few flea market pickups. I also got a couple of books while up by the flea market. I went to a local comic book store. I got Zombies vs. Robots Undercity. I have all of the hardbacks of the Zombies vs. Robots series, the first three right there. And then Silent Hill, Past Life. Silent Hill comics have been definitely hit or miss. This one's a little bit weirder. It takes place like in the past. It almost sort of has like a Western feel to it. And I have not read it yet, so I don't know exactly what the story is. But I've bought every single Silent Hill comic that's come out. I have like the first series all signed by the artist because he happened to come into the local comic book store and signed every copy they had. So look forward to reading it, but it is a little bit video game related. This one's not. And then I also got a pack of cards for the Munchkin card game. They've been putting them out in booster packs recently, so that's the newest booster pack for them. Anyways, some comic book store pickups. Figured I would throw in a few games I picked up recently into this video. It's only like 3 titles, so it should go really quick. First is Steel Dragon X on the PS2. It's another European game to add to the collection. Came out in Europe and Japan. It's a bullet hell shooter. I've always used GameFAQs.com to find information about games, and then I'll go there first, and then I'll normally take any info I find and kind of relate it to a video on YouTube or Wikipedia or whatever. But cool thing about GameFAQs and GameSpot's website is when you type in a search for a game and you find it and you click on the information of it, it'll give you in the right hand column 4 or 5 other games that relate to it. And I have found a lot of games recently that I probably would have never found, or just not anytime soon, in that side column while searching for the one I was looking for. And this was one of them. It popped up. I was searching for another bullet hell shooter from just in Europe, and then it popped up this and like 2 other titles. So cool to find that one. I think I got that one for like $5. Well, 5 British sterlings, which translates to with the shipping handling like $14 here. Second is a mouthful. It is Freshly Picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. This came out in 2007. I remember reading about this in magazines or online, you know, in America, and it disappeared, never came out here. So I was reminded of it recently, and I have every single Zelda game that came out in America, so I decided, you know, I'm on the quest for all these European games. I might as well, you know, pick up one for a series that I absolutely love. So, very quirky. The fact that it's rated like 12 plus is sort of weird. I mean, it does have sort of sexual themes, I guess, or overtones to it. The little rating on the back of, you can see the little male and female signs. I mean, there's some type of sexual overtones, and there's a woman character in here called Pinkle, and she has some pretty big jugs. So for a Zelda-esque game, it's a little bit more raunchy. But yeah, and it plays, you know, it'll play on our DS system. So if you own a DS Lite or DSi or 3DS, whatever, it's an original DS game, so it'll work on all of them. So give that a try. Check that out. I think I got that one for $20, but it was brand new. It was sealed when I got it. And the last one is just a very goofy title, but Evil Dead on the Dreamcast, Hail to the King. I owned it on PS1, and actually started playing it recently just for the hell of it, and realized how poor the graphic quality was compared to the Dreamcast version. So I quickly just, you know, bought the Dreamcast version and sold my PS1 version to the guy at the flea market who you just saw on this video. So I upgraded, which I always do if a game looks better, has come out better on another system. So anyways, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and buy me games. No, I'm just joking. Alright, peace.